Welcome back to week 2 of Heroes and Villains. I cannot wait to see what evil plan Dr. D and Poof have in store for us. But earlier, I was walking around Hero headquarters, and guess who I saw?
It's me. I'm back, guys. I'm so excited to be back with you here with kids online. And hey, guess what? We are going to be bringing back preschool here at the church coming soon in October. So parents and kids, be ready for that. Now, if you're a volunteer with kids, check your emails. Pastor Travis has sent you guys emails about us all getting together to meet on the 22nd or the 27th of this month. So make sure you check your emails because we're all going to get back together and it's going to be awesome.
That's going to be great. And I think it's going to be so fun, but the only thing more fun than that is a game. All right, so with you being a new mom and me never having been a mom, but being a dad, I figured a good game would be who can diaper the balloon the fastest.
Ooh, sounds interesting.
Old school versus new school. I haven't done it in a while, but to be a little more challenging, let's go with our eyes covered.
Oh, no. Oh, should I take off my glasses? Probably.
All right.
Okay, so we're diapering these balloons?
Diaper the balloon. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I think I'm ready.
All right.
I can't see anything, I promise.
So when we hear the music, we'll go. All right, here we go. Baby, take your balloon.
Half on.
Woo, I'm still fast. Still fast. Look at my baby.
I'm still learning, okay?
That's all right.
Wow, that's a beautiful baby right there.
She's so pink.
I know, that looks great. Well, that was fun.
That
I
was
think
good.
that boys, does that mean that the boys win?
I think it does.
Full pizza, muscle, boys, full air guitar!
All right, so I still got the baby changing, but what I wanted to do now is go over our Bible verse for the day. And it comes from 1 John chapter 4, verse 4, and it says, "Greater is God's power in you than the power that is in the world."
Awesome. Well, that's a really cool verse. And that reminds me of our main point for today, which is God's power in me helps me take action. So I think that we need to put this to some motions, and Pastor Rob's got some motions for us. Okay, so what should we do for God's power?
All right, so we're going to go God's power.
Ooh, show those muscles. In me,
We're going to stop in a box, me.
in a box, in me. Helps me,
Helps me.
take action.
Take.
Awesome. All right, so are you guys ready with those motions? So what you're going to do is repeat after me and do the motions after Pastor Rob. Are you ready, Pastor Rob?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, kids? All right, ready. God's power in me helps me
Helps me.
take action. All right, I think we need to do that one more time because I want to see Rob do that again. All right, God's power
Power
in me
in me
helps me
helps me.
take action. Awesome job, guys. Well, while we're on our feet, I think that it is time to do some singing and dancing with Miss Cassie.
You hold the world in your hands. You put the stars in their place. You help me understand, and you guide me for all my days. And everything I do, I will keep my eyes on you. stars into place. You help me understand, and you guide me for all my days. And everything I do, I will keep my eyes on you. And everywhere I go, I want the world to know I trust in you. I trust in you. I will trust in you. Trust in you.
Well, hello there, superheroes, and welcome back to Hero Headquarters. My name is Director Stone. As a superhero supervisor, I must say, your last mission was a job well done. You retrieved accurate information about Dr. D and Poof, and I was able to send out Cloudman to combat their villainy. Cloudman absorbed all the water from the water control-o-matic, and the rain he created has been falling quite steadily in order to fill everything back up. I am pleased to inform you that today you will be continuing your superheroic spying in the evil lair. It is often quite tempting to take a break after a successful mission, but as superheroes, we always have to be ready to take action. Just to refresh your memory, let's review the profiles of the two villains you will be spying on. Their names are Dr. D. Nile and Poof. Dr. D is the leader of the Evil Villainous Individuals League, and Poof is a trusty sidekick. Dr. D's superpower is super smartness, and Poof's superpower is the ability to disappear at any given moment. Dr. D's weakness is lint, both dryer and belly button lint, and Poof's weakness is Italian food. All right, heroes, if you're ready to take on this mission, let me hear you say, "Let's go!" Stellar! I'm activating the invisibility shield around you so you can enter the evil lair. Be ready to report back everything you see.
Invisibility shield activated.
Oh, Poof. Oh, this rain. Oh, it's just making me depressed, and I hate wet socks.
I'm still waiting for Esteban to start breathing again.
How is that important? It's not important.
Okay, I guess you're right. What really important is that what went wrong with the water control-o-matic.
Wait, what? What did you say? Nothing went wrong with my water control-o-matic. It worked perfectly. It was that cloud man's fault. Yes, he must have been watching the weather channel and realized that rain was in the forecast.
Yeah, right. Sounds like excuses to me. But hey, now we have to write another point on the hero side on our track record. Okay, since that's done, what are we gonna do?
Well, I was kind of thinking that I would relax for a little bit.
Relax? Dr. D, we never take days off. Never.
Yes, but I was thinking that, well, you know, I used all of my super smartness to figure out the water control-o-matic, and well, I haven't really given myself time to kind of re-energize my brain and think of some more super villain plans.
Okay, well, what type of relaxation are we talking about here?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So here's what I did. Well, all the rain kind of inspired me, and I created a lazy river that runs throughout the evil villain lair.
So what you mean is when you say you haven't been able to recharge, you've just been putting all your brain power into building the lazy river?
Well, yes, of course. And now, are you ready to join me in the Oasis del Sol? Do you like the name? I created it myself.
Yeah.
It was kind of because I put up that fake sun over the lazy river. It's really cool.
Okay, well, I can't pass up a good lazy river ride. Come on, we'll get on our gear. Come on, Esteban. Let's go.
Hey, Poof. You can't poof without Esteban. Esteban can't. Okay. Poof! Nope. All right, Esteban. Come on, man. I will get you where you need to go. Let's go. Come on.
Ah, man. I wish the lazy river worked. I was having so much fun. But of course it had a hole in it. When are we going to fix that?
Fix it? I'm not going to fix it. Do you know how much energy that would take to fix it? Later's always the best. Oh, hey, look. There's a message on my super evil villain cell phone. Oh, there's 732 messages on my super evil villain cell phone. Well, you know, I am quite popular.
Well, aren't you going to check them?
Check who?
The messages.
No. You know how much energy that would take to check the messages? Oh, my goodness. Listen, I'll take action later.
I guess, but what are we going to do now?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit right down here on our super evil, soft, squishy rug and relax, just like I had planned to do the whole time. And for you, Poof, I need you to make me 18 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
What? Why me?
Because it's quite simple. It's peanut butter jelly time. It's peanut butter jelly time. It's
Please
peanut butter
stop.
Jelly time.
The reason why is because how come I have to make the sandwiches while you sit here and do nothing? And by the way, there's a hole in your tube.
Oh, yes, that's where that sound is coming from. It wasn't floating very well. Well, listen, to answer your question, it's quite simple, actually. You are the super villain sidekick. I am the head of the super villains.
Okay, whatever. Joke's on you. I actually like making sandwiches. And I think even I'll maybe come up with an idea to defeat the heroes while you're sitting here doing nothing.
I doubt it.
Well, do you at least have your talking aerial lifeline instrument killer of evil?
My what?
You know, your talking aerial lifeline killer instrument of evil. Your talkie.
Oh, the talkie. Yes, it's around here somewhere.
Well,
Yes.
it's right there.
Oh.
You need to be able to find it.
Hi.
That's where I'm going to call you if I have any problems with the PB&J.
Problems? What? Why would you have any problems making peanut butter jelly sandwiches?
You never know. I might cut myself or drop a jar of jelly on the floor or even leave the crust on the bread.
You wouldn't dare.
I know, but you have to make sure you have the talkie, okay?
Okay, fine. It's there. Well, she just kind of walked out the door. Usually she poofs. Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't. Oh, it's my super evil villain cell phone. But it's way over there. Oh, my goodness, it would take so much energy to get to it. Maybe I could get something off the table and throw it at it and knock it off of the table and it would answer. That's a good idea. Oh, okay, I got it. Ow. Oh, well, there went all the papers. That's okay. Here we go.
Dr. D, there's an emergency.
Well, I hear Poof. Oh, she must be coming through the talkie thing.
Dr. D, there's a special emergency, a peanut butter and jelly emergency.
A peanut butter and jelly emergency. I don't see how. But the talkie is so far away. If only I had something sticky that would fly out of my hand and grab. That's what I need to invent. Wait a minute. I do have my super awesome, super sticky hand. I bet I could get it this way. Ha! No, let's try again. Ha! No, almost. It's getting closer. No, it's not. Ha! That's not supposed to move. Ah!
Could you not hear me on the talkie?
Yeah, I can hear you on the talkie. Just so far away.
You're useless when you're relaxing, and you refuse to take action to do anything.
What did you say?
I said you're useless when you refuse to take action to do anything.
Poof! That's it! That's the greatest evil plan that I've ever heard you say!
It is?
Yes, if you're saying that when I'm relaxing, that I refuse to take action, and therefore I'm useless, we need to get the heroes over at Heroes Headquarters to relax so that they don't take action.
That's what I intended when I said it,
Of course it was. And you have peanut butter and jelly literally all over you. Okay, listen. And it smells. Let's go get you cleaned up, and then we have work to do. Yes.
The fish is in the pond. I repeat, the fish is in the pond, and I have infiltrated the evil lair. Hey, superheroes. Kablooey here. In case you don't remember, that noise you heard when I first came in here is how I know that Director Stone has deactivated the invisibility shield, and I am clear to enter the evil lair. I'm also of the Special Ops game team. And speaking of that, I have another important mission for you, superheroes. As you can see here, Dr. D has made quite the mess with those peanut butter and jelly cards, and it's our responsibility to do our part and to pick them up. But to do that at home, you're going to need your own peanut butter and jelly cards. So I suggest that you take some white pieces of paper and draw the jelly side as well as the peanut butter side. But to pick up the cards, you're going to not use your hands. You're actually going to use a super sticky hand just like this. You're going to whack them and you're going to pick them up. You should also try to challenge other people with you, like your siblings, your parents, even try your family pet, and try to get as many cards as you can in the shortest amount of time. But before you complete your mission, I have an important question to ask you. Do you think that it'd be possible to complete this mission if you just sat back and did nothing and just relaxed all day? Exactly, you couldn't. Real superheroes take action as soon as possible, and we can rely on God's power in us to take that action and do the right thing right away. And you know what? I think I'm going to take action now and start cleaning up this mess here in the evil lair. Kablooey out.
Oh, I'm telling you, Poof, this is my most evil. Does the lair look cleaner? Never mind. Yeah. Anyway, listen, this is my most evil villain plan yet. I'm telling you, I'm living up to my full evil potential here.
Hey.
Huh?
That's my pillow.
Well, yes. Yes, it is. I had to borrow your pillow because, well, I haven't cleaned my pillowcase in several years, and it does smell a little bit, and it's actually quite crunchy. Yours is so soft and squishy, though.
Wanna know why? I use a special detergent to keep it real nice and soft, and real nice and squishy. Nice to put your head on.
Yeah. Well, evil thanks you for your contribution. Yeah. Okay? Listen. This is going to be the greatest plan ever. I tell you right now. The dynamic duo of evil is back, and we are going to take over those heroes at Hero Headquarters.
That does have a nice ring to it, yes. But Dr. D, what exactly is this?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. So what I've done is I've taken the Lazy River inner tube, and I've repurposed it into the de-energizer. O-matic. So here's what's going to happen. You sit on it, and it just begins to soak the energy right out of you. Yes, and then that way when you sit in it, you can't do anything. You're just so relaxed and so comfortable. You're just done. You can't act. So then we need to bring it to, you guessed it, the heroes at Heroes Headquarters. They'll sit in it, and they will be stuck there. They won't be able to move, and then we will be able to take over the world.
Well, how exactly are we going to get the de-energizer to the Hero Headquarters?
Glad you asked. I got it. What if we wrapped it up and we sent it as a gift? Amazon 2-hour delivery. And then they'll think that, man, somebody else had sent it to them. And then they'll open it up and they'll sit in it. And once again, they will be just lost in the comfort. And they'll be stuck there. And then you and we will begin to do villainy everywhere.
But there's only one chair. So how are all the heroes going to fit in this one chair.
Technicalities, Poof, technicalities. Listen, just trust me. We'll be fine. They'll get in it, and we'll take over the world.
Are you positive about this?
Yes, I'm positive. Would you sure? Oh, hey, do you have any of that leftover wrapping paper, by the way?
Of course I do. But hey, we have to get this wrapped because the mail goes out in 20 minutes.
Well, let's get going. Hurry up, Poof. Come on, let's go.
Yes.
Yeah!
Invisibility shield deactivated.
Excellent job, superheroes. I can't wait to hear what you found out from the evil lair today. Are Dr. D and Poof planning an evil scheme? Did they invent something new? Are they planning to attack Hero headquarters? Oh, this is a strange time for the mail to get here. Excuse me. Well, isn't this nice? It's addressed to me. It's an interestingly wrapped gift. I wonder what it is. Wait a second. Does this gift have anything to do with Dr. D and Poof's evil plan? It does? Then I should open it with extreme caution. Oh no, it's a de-energizer-o-matic. If I let any of our superheroes sit on this, they will never get up, and Dr. D and Poof will be able to cause all kinds of villainy around the world. There's only one hero who can combat the de-energizer-o-matic, and that's Energizer Woman. She has everlasting energy, and she always takes action to do the right thing right away. I'll deploy Energizer Woman right away to take care of this threat.
Energizer Woman is on her way.
I'm confident that Energizer Woman will do the right thing right away because she looks up to Abigail, whose story is in the Bible. Iris, can you locate the story in Energizer Woman's file?
I have located the story. Energizer Woman went on record to tell the story of Abigail herself. She claims that this story helps her take action to always do the right thing right away.
Is this thing on? Yes? Okay, great. Well, my name is Energizer Woman, and I take action to do the right thing right away.
How did you learn to take action?
Well, taking action to do the right thing isn't easy, but I know that God's power in me can help me, even when it's hard. And I guess I'd have to say that the story of Abigail in the Bible helps me remember the importance of doing the right thing right away.
Oh, well, I'd love to know the story.
Okay. Abigail was a wise and beautiful woman, and she was married to a man named Nabal. Nabal was rich. He had land and goats and sheep, but he was not a very nice man. Well, one day Nabal's servants were out shearing his sheep when 10 men from David's army approached Nabal, asking him if he would be willing to give them food and water.
What did Nabal say?
Well, like I said before, Nabal wasn't a very kind man. He yelled at the men and insulted them. He basically said that he had no idea who this David guy was, and there was absolutely no way on earth that he would give his food and water to people he didn't even know, no matter how hungry they were.
Was that all that happened?
No, it was not. David's 10 men left to tell him all that Nabal had said, and let me just say that it did not go well. David was furious, and he did not respond with kindness at all. He grabbed his sword and had 400 of his men grab their swords and follow him to Nabal's house. He had every intention of showing Nabal that he meant business.
Is that when Abigail decided to take action?
Well, not quite. One of Nabal's servants told Abigail what had happened. The servant explained how David and his men had always been kind to Nabal's shepherds and protected them when they were out in the field. But because Nabal refused to help David's men, they were on their way to attack.
Is that when Abigail decided to take action?
It is. Abigail did the right thing right away. She got 200 loaves of bread, drinks, sheep, roasted grain, 100 clusters of raisins, and 200 cakes of figs. She loaded all of that food onto donkeys to take to David and his men. Then Abigail sent servants ahead to let David know that they were coming. As soon as Abigail reached David, she fell on her face to let him know that she was so sorry. She knew that if she took the blame for Nabal's actions, David would not treat her as harshly as he would treat Nabal.
Then what happened?
David accepted the gifts of food and drink for his men, and he actually thanked Abigail for stopping him from killing Nabal. He sent her on her way with a blessing for her advice.
So, because Abigail took action, she stopped something terrible from happening?
Exactly. Abigail didn't just sit around and wait for someone else to stop David. She hurried to go meet him herself and talk to him about what he was about to do. Abigail's story helps me remember to do the right thing right away. And I know that I can rely on God's power in me to help me do it.
Thank you, Iris. Yes. Abigail was quick to respond to an urgent situation. She did the right thing right away. And that's exactly what Energizer Woman has done as well.
This just in. Energizer Woman has taken action and destroyed the De-Energizer-O-Matic. She did not fall victim to its comfort.
That's superb news, Iris. Well, great job today, heroes. I hope you've learned the importance of taking action like Abigail and Energizer Woman. Until your next mission, remember, God's Spirit is in you and is more powerful than the one that is in the world. Now go and be victorious.
It's a P.O.P. U-U-I-Z. It's a P.O.P. U-U-I-Z. It's a P.O.P. U-U-I-Z. Who down with P.O.P.? U-U-I-Z. Hey!
Hey guys, it's Miss Cassie here. I wanted to come up and talk to you guys because I have some awesome questions for you. Because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go over some stuff with you about what we've learned today, because this is your time as a family to get together and really get your children to grasp the message that we're trying to send to you guys. So go ahead and get comfortable, sit on the floor, around your table, whatever, on stools like I am, whatever is most comfortable, and feel free to pause it anywhere in between so that you guys can go over these questions. So we're going to start over with going over some stuff from our Bible story. It's from 1 Samuel 25. So let's look at some questions for that. All right. How did Nabal treat David's men? What did David do when he found out what Nabal said? After she was warned by the servant, what did Abigail do to stop David? And do you think David was thankful that Abigail took action so quickly? Wow, those are some pretty good questions. Now let's take a look at this. Abigail was probably afraid to approach all 400 men with swords, but because of God's power in her, she was able to take action. God's power in us helps us to take action too. And that's what we need to know today. God's power in me helps me take action. So speaking of our main point, why don't we jump over to some main point questions? All right. What does it mean to take action? What are things that are hard for you to take action on? What does God's power look like in my life? And what are some things I can do this week to take action? Yeah, some awesome questions. All right, now this. There will be times at home or at school that you will have to take action by doing the right thing right away. God's power in us helps us to know what the right thing is so that we can take action. Awesome. So you guys grasp that, go over that. But lastly, we're going to go over our Bible verse. It's 1 John 4:4. God's Spirit is in you and is more powerful than the one that is in the world. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging. I hope that helped you guys have a great conversation with the family. We hope to see you back here next week.